man, oh man, things have changed. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today I just got back from vacation. Week-long vacation before the busy work season starts and after the big rush of planting season. Wife and I went down to South Carolina, had some beautiful beautiful beach time. Literally didn't do a whole lot except for chill, so that was nice. But now I am just getting up to the farm. It is 6:20 on Memorial Day. Thank you to all who have given the ultimate sacrifice. Well, thank you first to all who have been and served in the armed forces all across the world, especially in the United States. But especially thank you to those who have given the ultimate sacrifice in those families. So I am actually going to be hauling corn right away this morning. Nathan's gonna run off and go get some feed. And now we're gonna be heading to Cedar Rapids. Looks like Nathan wants to come talk with me. We got Jeff's trailer back. Did quite a bit of welding on it. I'll give you guys a walk around on that here shortly. And then we'll see what else we get into. One of our semis you gotta lift from the side. This one you gotta lift from the center. Oil is great. So I'll fire this back girl up, do a little pre-trip, walk around, let it warm up, transfer my stuff in there, and then head out west. So we're heading to the Cedar Rapids division of the processor today. Reason for that is they're the only one open today. We need to get a couple loads of grain hauled, just corn out of bin. But they're open today, an hour and a half west. They have a better bid when the other place we normally go to in Clinton is closed. Got quite a bit of work to do, quite a bit of parts and expensive stuff. We're going to be redoing the brakes on Pat's semi today, so that thing needs to get out to Cedar Rapids to get unloaded so we can get the brakes redone. It's just getting marginal enough. We were like, probably should get her changed. It's kind of nice not having a semi in the shop for once. So we basically completely gone through the 93. As you guys have known, the 93 has not seen the farm in a year and a half. So that thing should be ready to go. We took a couple loads, loaded loads to Clinton with it. It did good, so hopefully that thing's good. Jeff's truck's the one I'm gonna take, should be good. Ran through the shop a couple months ago. We still need to change oil before harvest, but that should be good. Pat's truck should be good in the next month, once we get these parts done, and actually in the next day or so. And then really all that's left is my truck, the 99. That thing needs a good run through the shop. So with hopefully we can get that done. There's a lot of TLC things I want to take care of. So we should get going. Wow. Those are some pins there. Got a lot of stuff I want to accomplish today. Want to go crop scouting. Now that the crops are up, we need to start to think about second pass for weeds. So we're going to look at maybe crop scouting today. Need to get the tire changer. Hopefully we can get the tires and the sprayer changed today. I got a lot of stuff I want to accomplish. That's why I'm up here at 6:30 on a Monday morning. This truck actually has a hammer to do my pre-trip, so that's nice. Much fancier than the tarp opener I got. So Pat is up here, got his truck started, helped him with his walk around, so he's gonna be good to go. He'll be about 5 minutes behind me. So let's hit the road. I gotta adjust that mirror. This one looks good, but that one I gotta adjust back. So in the last 7 days, we have gotten all corn planted except for 20 acres. Most of our soybeans planted, except for some hay ground we're gonna take out. Rick's gonna be doing that this week, hopefully. And our manure field. We usually like to keep one field back of soybeans and plant that later. Basically haul out all of our manure until the gap before we cut our first hay. Because basically we got to be able to haul manure pretty much year round, and at this time of year the only time that we can actually haul manure is on either bare dirt that hasn't been planted yet or hay ground. So what we'll do is we'll basically, this last field of soybeans, we'll delay that until a week or two that we cut all of our alfalfa, and we'll basically haul that manure, work it, and plant it in soybeans. Then we'll cut all alfalfa off. That'll give us time to basically cut all our hay, then haul stuff out on our hay ground, and then we'll actually haul it on our wheat ground. So we'll basically combine that wheat that's down at Pat's place, bale it, haul a bunch of manure, work it. So it's Manure is a blessing and a curse. It's free fertilizer. It's sustainable, very good fertilizer. But you gotta have a place to go with it. You gotta haul manure all the time. Okay, let's go ahead and adjust this mirror and then get going. Speaking of wheat, man, this wheat is looking fantastic. We had a little bit of go down in the last rainfall we got, but shoot, that looks awesome. Here's gonna be the new John Deere dealer. Combining 2 stores here. Getting pretty close. I bet they open up here this summer. And the farther west I go, the more rain they got. So we got 2.5 inches over the last week. The farther west I go, they got upwards of 8 inches. So I bet between our farm and Cedar Rapids, I'll see quite a bit of difference in moisture sitting in the fields. Well, there is a big Deere dealer. Ooh, look at that tractor. That tractor's fancy. MT865E, nice. Here's a big intermodal train heading from the port of Los Angeles, or one of the 3 LA area ports, heading to Chicago. Well, this is quite weird. So literally about 2 minutes later, I pass another train. There's 2 tracks here. The first train was on the far track. This train's on the near track. Both go in that direction. I is confused. Because normally they have one set of trains going this way, one set of trains going that way. Oh man, they definitely had a lot of flooding in the area. Woo, there's a lot more rain out here. Cedar River's flooded. I haven't seen that in 2 years. Just made it to Cedar Rapids. Let's do a quick grain dump montage. What do you think? Let's go. Well, no sense starting the montage yet. They have a scale issue that broke down right now. No trucks can get weighed in. So, we're gonna sit here and wait. Well, no montaging gonna happen today. They're broke down. They haven't dumped a truck yet today, and it's not looking good. So I think what we're gonna do, we have to get that truck worked on today. We got a guy coming. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this truck here. We're going to unhook the loaded truck that Pat brought, and we're gonna bobtail back home, because that, like I said, that truck needs to get its brakes done and all the fun stuff like that. And then tomorrow what we're gonna do is we're gonna take another truck, probably the 93 or something like that, bobtail that thing out here, hook onto that Pat's trailer, and dump both trucks and bring both trucks home. So that's the plan right now. We'll sucks, unfortunate situation, but it's kind of out of the Probe Shack's hand. Probe Shack is not ADM, they're subcontracted out. And just a holiday, it's a holiday Monday, it's Memorial Day, no one wants to answer the phone, and I quite honestly can't blame them. Just sucks that, just a crappy situation all around. So we're gonna go do that and get moving. Doing some window shopping. Yeah, Pat's taking a look at the cat, and I'm gonna go look at this toolbar. So it's an Umber Firth. I'm just curious to see how many shanks it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18. That might even be a 19. Yeah, so we're looking at the MT865E. Looking at upgrading our cat. It's 20 years old. Just wanted to basically upgrade it. Starting to have a little bit of issues with it. So taking a look at this thing's condition. So we're just looking at hydrous bars, this cat. I'll even look at that rogator too while we're here. Just doing some window shopping, see if we like anything. But we are really interested in this cat. Curious to see what prices and everything you get figured out. Putting oil in the four-wheeler. That's gonna be my steed for the day. I'll back this thing out. So I'm gonna be loading up the four-wheeler onto here, and I'm going to be crop scouting today for the afternoon. Boys gonna be working cattle and working on equipment. Take a look at some wires. Actually had a mouse in here, so chewed some of that wire. Gotta get some taping and fixed before I can use it. Getting some of these wires taped up that were chewed on. I think they all should be good now. We're also topping off with oil because we holds about 2 quarts oil, and there's about half a quart left. Ready to roll. Oh man, we just had lunch. It was delicious. So now I am gonna go ahead and buzz around on a couple fields. We're gonna crop scout. So we obviously, grain farmers, even though I kind of make fun of the non-cattle farming guys, there's still a lot to do even though when your crop is planted. So we do have all but 20 acres of corn left, and then 15 acres of beans, plus beans we're gonna add after we chop some hay later this week, which I might get some videos of that. Stay tuned. But after your crop's planted, you got to manage it, you got to protect it. There's pests, there's insides, there's weeds, there's diseases, there's a bunch of stuff that wants to get your crop, feed on it, you know, rob nutrients, etc. So you got to basically stay on it, keep checking on them, apply crop protectants as necessary. So that's what I'm gonna do. Got the four-wheeler going, ready to roll. We're gonna go ahead and go crop scout. Look at that, 15-inch corn. Let's go take a look. This is what I'm coming out to take a look at. See how these weeds are just starting to poke through. We're definitely gonna have to spray the outside round of this field, no doubt. So what we're trying to look at is, do we need to spray the entire field or just the outsides? There's definitely gonna be spots we're gonna have to spray the entire field, but we'll just have to take it as we can. Look at this though. So this is 15-inch corn. See how they're much more spread out? A foot. Oh, that got killed off probably. Yeah. That probably got killed off. You can kind of see the corn's spaced out about double what it is here. You know, every 4 to 6 inches here, about 8 to 10 to 12 there. The thought is with 15-inch corn, you're instead of having 30 inches apart here and 6 inches apart here, we're actually going to have 15 inches apart right here and 12 inches apart there. That's the thought. So if you get your plants closer together, you can maximize your vegetative growth, get them to pop up quicker, and canopy more to basically take advantage of all the sunlight. Because right now, sunlight is hitting the ground and it's not hitting our plants. They're not taking advantage of it. So the quicker we can get canopied, the better. And it actually even looks like this is our first planted corn. Never mind the planting mistake that we had right next to the highway. We won't talk about it. But you can kind of see quite a bit of weeds coming up, water hemp. So we're definitely going to have to spray this here soon. But you can kind of see this corn is our best looking corn as it should be. It was planted over a month ago. Stand looks great. We have some compacted areas, so the stand's not going to be great right here. But once we get out to the field, looks pretty awesome. This corn is well over the size of a popcorn. It's actually almost a foot tall. Next time you guys see this in the next couple days, this stuff's gonna shoot up like a weed. Knee high by the 4th of July is what you want all your corn at. Ideally, you want it chest to waist high. Yeah, this corn will be, it's up to my shins right now. Won't be long, this stuff is gonna be smashing through the ceiling going up there. So we planted this a week, not even a week ago, 5 days ago. And I was gonna dig and see how it was doing, but I don't even need to dig. Coming up here, coming up here, coming up here, coming up here, coming up here. Stuff's coming up. So honestly, the crop scouting's going pretty good. Checked 4 fields so far. Nothing too bad, nothing too crazy. Honestly, everything's about what I was expecting. Look at the difference though. Our first planted field, our 4th planted field. Excuse me, sir, you don't belong. How in the heck is a freaking rim end up on our field? It's a fantastic question, Ron. So this field looks pretty good. A couple cucumber coming in, a couple water hemp. For the most part, not bad. Now I gotta ride around with this stinking rim on me the whole time. That'll be fun. Definitely gotta get this sprayed soon. Is this the field that Pat sprayed? It got smoked. That's awesome. Just checking it. It's 15-inch corn, so I really can't drive on it like I was going to. So that kind of sucks, but oh well. I think I got what I need to do. Everything down here is looking good. We got to spray the outside pass for sure on all of these fields, but for the most part it's not too bad. I just can't get over how awesome 15-inch corn looks like. Sweet. Looks pretty clean too. A couple thistles around the outside, like right here. This is a perfect example of what I'm trying to do. So Pat plants, I spray right after it. I want to basically get as much close to the fence as possible and get all these weeds at least stunted, if not killed. And that's what I did. The closer to the corn, the more it died. So that's great. Hi cows. So really this field's looking good. We'll definitely have to spray this probably in 2 weeks, I guess. Really, I want to wait a little bit on this one because there's not a lot of weeds, just a little small stuff. So maybe not 2 weeks, but a week. But in a week, this stuff will shoot up from now to about my shin high where that first field was. Going out and checking the job I did. I really wanted to check this field because there's rain coming in. I was worried about these things. I did not have any Roundup in when I sprayed. And see these little clumps of grass I was out and about? Well, looks like the atrazine took it because that's how I like my grasses, crispy. Just running through the middle of the field, checking to see how many weeds are coming up. That's the first weed I saw, so there's not a whole lot coming up right now, which is great. That's definitely going to help us when it comes to deciding what we want to do for our second pass. This field's looking great. So one little oopsie that I did, got a little too close to the alfalfa and burnt it right on the outside. Not that big of a deal, but still not great. Man, look at this wheat. This wheat looks amazing. Man, I can't get over how good this stuff looks. Looks even better than last year. I hope it keeps up because stuff looks awesome. I wasn't even staring at you guys. Hope this stuff keeps up because it looks awesome. A bit of disease. Not sure what this wheat disease is called, but for the most part, it looks pretty awesome. Green, healthy, everything's all headed out. Man, that is awesome. Putting some fuel in. Or some gas, I should say. The old steed's loaded up. We're good to go. So I did a lap around quite a bit of fields, roughly, I don't know, 600 acres or so. You can cover ground pretty good if you're cruising along in the four-wheeler 20 mile an hour and just looking at the outsides of the field. But we're gonna go. We're gonna head to our Andrew farm. We're gonna go check out some carnage that happened from the storms that we had. I finally found my dad's SD card that I've been missing for a month. So I'm gonna throw in, I'm gonna split this video actually up into two and throw in my dad's footage just to kind of help start blending some of his in because it doesn't really make sense for a full video, but I'd rather, you know, like use it because he's got some good stuff in there, like building this fence. So enjoy the Budman.
Well, hello everyone. You got the Budman back here with Hartung Family Farms. The boys are down at the farm and they're fixing dirt so they can plant tonight later on. So the grass is coming good. I brought this down to the bottom here. So eventually all this stuff here is got to get loaded up and taken all the way up to the top and all the way to the back so we can put this fence in. So that's what the game plan is. We're starting out loading this stuff up in here, put the wire in first. Take the wire up top first and then we'll come back and get the post. Take it up top and then you'll have to do the skid loader with that stuff there though, so I can't do that. But I brought my generator out to recharge the battery because I got a feeling it's going to be dead. So we're going to get this loaded up and take the first load up to the top. Okay, it looks like I'm only going to get 6 rolls in and then we got 3 left to come back and get. So okay, we'll take this up to the top of the hill. Well, I don't see any beans coming up yet, but this field's already planted with beans. So hopefully that comes up here in the next couple of days, should. I'm gonna shut these gates, open that gate up, and this is where we run this stuff up all the way over there. So okay, I'm back up here. This is where that new fence is gonna come in. So right now we're going to put all this right. Surprise you only thought I had 6. Look, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this is my 1 2 3 4th trip up. There's about 60 70 stakes there. There's about, I don't know, 175 total. Get it all out of here but the woods, and he'll bring the skid loader up with that and get those out of there somehow. Done there. Now what you do is load these up, get those all up there and put them in the ground and be done. Well, hello everyone. You got the Budman back from Hartung Family Farms, and look, grass is getting big. We're out here in between rain showers. You see posts. They're 8x8s. Needs to go here because as you can see, this one's shot. Just shot. Take this all apart, put that in here, rehook this up so it stays decent. So you got Chopper and his boy up here. They're doing the work, and I'm just the gopher. I do whatever they want me to do. Camera buddy, what do you say?
Hi.
12 years old. He's up here working fence. So they got a lot of it done, and we'll get these gates switched out. And
you get it stuck inside, then you're through.
Going, Brantley.
Putting the hinges on for the gate.
So you drilled the hole through?
Yeah.
You gotta start doing that. Whole river fencing on that.
There you go.
Oh, I'll back up.
So now what we're doing is just swinging them open to make sure they swing good. That way they go back and forth. Okay, we got this gate the way it's supposed to be. As you can see, we're level now. That way they tie up a lot better. And we're good to go. Windy out, sun's trying to shine, but it was raining. So what do you do? Work in the rain. Okay, I'm back. I don't even have a hat on, so. But my job today is to get all these off and put them down here. Line and sinker. I'm gonna get these down here. Okay, we're gonna raise this up. There they are. So now I'm gonna take these and put them in a nice little pile here, so they're out of the way. That way I can get this dump trailer out of here. What Lee and Chopper's gonna do is take these 4 posts, these 2 gates, take them all the way up and put a gate hole in. We didn't put a gate hole in.
Hi Mom, love ya. Out here at beautiful Jackson County. It's my dad out here fencing, and Bud's out here with no help.
Did you hear that? No help. Where's everybody at when a guy needs somebody? So I think the rain's done for a while, and these boys are gonna go put these up here and get it done. So
See ya, Bud man.
see ya. Now these guys will sit here until he comes back and puts that big fence in through the timber. So empty. Now we're gonna go put some stuff in here. Okay, I'm back. I just loaded up all these lick tubs. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40 lick tubs that have been hanging out here for a while. So I'm gonna take these back and turn them in. I don't know what they're worth, but see Chopper's way over yonder putting in a gate hole, so he forgot to put it in. So that's what he's doing. So I'm gonna get rid of these barrels.